We're back, we're on Cold War. These are a number of clips that I have pretty much flopped over the last few days. Recently bought Cold War for like £18 on CD keys, and it's been the most fun I have had on Call of Duty in a long time. So if you're like myself and you tend to just run around with a sniper trying to get sick shit, then I would highly recommend playing Cold War at the moment. Seems to be like a decent sniping community on there. And you're not, dealing with riot shields and painkiller and juggernaut and all the other shit that you find on old gen and the new Call of Duty. But I've recently seen that we are getting Modern Warfare 3 2023. It is, quite exciting when you hear that as someone who used to like playing the original Modern Warfare 3, dotting about with the MSR and hitting some pretty mad clips back in the Dynasty days. It's something that should bring you excitement, and then you find out that it's being made by Sledgehammer. If you don't know who Sledgehammer are, they're the people responsible for quite possibly the worst Call of Duty we have ever seen, which is Call of Duty Vanguard. I literally played the beta for that game 3 times and was like, yeah, nah, not buying that game. Never bought it, played it once at a friend's house and was just like, yeah, probably not buying this. So I'm hoping they don't absolutely tarnish the hard work that was done on the original Modern Warfare 3 game, because if it's anything like the original, then it will be a good game. Really enjoyed that back in the day. But Sledgehammer, that's my only big concern about the game. I also think Call of Duty are kind of lacking ideas at the moment. It's like we've just had Modern Warfare, and then Modern Warfare 2, and then Modern Warfare 3. It's kind of like, right, okay, cool. Do you want to kind of think of a new idea, perhaps? Kind of just getting a bit boring. Don't get me wrong, it's kind of like FIFA and 2K, like, you're kind of just getting different versions of the same shit. Sometimes with better features, sometimes with worse. For me, in theory, from like kind of seeing how they've advanced the games after Cold War, it's catering more towards people who are shit at the game, and I hate to say that, like skill-based matchmaking, and anytime someone cries on Twitter that snipers are too hard to play against, they nerf them. It's a different time from when I started playing. Like when I started playing and you went into a game on COD 4, for example, and you saw someone with that little gold cross who was 10th prestige, you were like, holy shit, like that guy's sick. Nowadays it's like reporting, oh, I shouldn't be in a lobby with this guy. That should have been a triple, by the way. Did you see that? There's a few clips in this, by the way, that should have been nuts, and I just kind of got in my head about it, because sometimes when you're about to hit something and it doesn't go the way you think it's going to go, it kind of sends you under, and that's definitely what happened on this clip here. I kind of just was like, fuck me, that should have been a triple. But yeah, my kind of wish list for Modern Warfare 3 would be to have like a one-shot MSR kind of setup. I think the MSR and the Barrett were absolutely unreal on the old Modern Warfare 3. Perhaps maybe bring back like Hard Hat, and Dome's always a good map for trying to hit clips on, so maybe bring back those maps and miss out some of the shitter maps, but we'll see. I mean, I don't know what you guys are hoping from Modern Warfare 3. I'm just hoping they kind of maybe bring back the Cold War original Warzone style movement, especially with the Battle Royale map they're looking to add. I'm hoping they don't build on the framework of this Warzone, like Warzone 2, because personally I think it's fucking awful. Don't get me wrong, I've hit some pretty, nuts gameplay on it, and I have had, a fair bit of fun on it, but nothing kind of ever correlates to the original Rebirth, Island, and even Fortune's Keep. Like, looking back at those maps and those games, like, at the time, you were complaining, you were like, oh, this is shit, this. But then when you actually look back, it was a really, really good game, and, really good maps. You come onto, Vondel now, you kind of have situations with sniping where it's, not one-shot headshot, and just various bullshit things they've added into the game. Like, the second they added the boys, this superpower bullshit into Warzone, I was out. I've not played Warzone since, and until it's removed, I will not be doing so. Cannot be arsed with that. I just think that, Call of Duty should go back to kind of the mechanics of the original Rebirth, even sort of like in multiplayer. I think that would kind of cater to a lot more definitely like content creators like myself and just people who play the game at a high level. Don't get me wrong, I know in order to make money they've got to make it as like inclusive as possible, but I feel like there needs to be a balance of who you cater to, because the last few years it just seems like all they've done is cater to shit players who complain on the internet because they're bad at a game and kind of need something to blame. So they're kind of like, I don't know, just adhering to and kind of indulging in the bullshit of bad players. I wish they'd kind of take a look at the game from a more balanced perspective, and I'm hoping with Modern Warfare 3 they do kind of take into account people who are actually good at the game and, you know, give us a shot at enjoying it, because I think anyone who is, I don't know, playing Call of Duty at a certain level or has done in the past is reverting back to games like Cold War, or for example all the people that I know that used to make, you know, Call of Duty videos and stuff, they're all going back to old gen to relive actually enjoying playing COD. Like, I've been playing COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, even Modern Warfare 3, prior to playing a bit of Cold War, and I've been having so much fun because there's no skill-based matchmaking, there's no bullshit. Don't get me wrong, like, there's still Painkiller and Juggernaut, which have always been bullshit, but, you know, they're just part of the game that you kind of skip out from your memories when you think back to the good times of playing them games. So all in all, I'm hoping they kind of take a few leaves out of old gens and maybe Rebirth Island kind of mobility mechanics when making this new game, and I'm just hoping they don't fuck it up, because they really did fuck up Vanguard. Literally played that game about 3 times at various friends' houses and instantly just wanted to get off it and play a good game. So I'm hoping you're enjoying the gameplay. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. Going to be bringing out a little montage soon with some clips that aren't shit. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think about Cold War, and also what you expect for Modern Warfare 3.